Yeah, it's a really interesting story how we came to own Friar Tuck's. Seemed longer than 2 years, but it's only been 2 years. But we've, especially with the last year, learned that it really takes people coming together, community in all parts, in all ways, and we're going to need that to build back and be stronger than we were before. Yeah, I'm Chad Page, co-own Friar Tuck's with my dad Ken and my mom Donna. Found Nevada County, my aunt was already living up here. It seemed like, a place where we could experience, more community, be involved on a level which we hadn't living in, bigger cities. I remember the first day I walked into Friar Tuck's. I'm an evidentialist. I usually do a lot of research. I just walked through the door and right away I said, this is where I'm going to work. This is where I need to be. After Greg passed away, which was really, really tough, he was such a big part of this community in so many ways. Really blessed the community and helped it grow, from the 70s till now. Carissa and Rona came up to me and said, we'd like Friar Tuck's to carry on, but we'd like, you to be the one to take it forward. Big shoes to fill, but we really felt in our hearts that, we had something to give, and here we are.
Hi, Ken Page, co-owner of Friar Tuck's. Kind of a long story. It's almost emotional to think about what God has done in our lives. And, I go back and I think of 35, 40 years in the Bay Area and having a family. And we actually were very invested in family businesses and helping them from startups all the way, but mostly small family businesses. And I really loved what we did. I wanted joy and pleasure and happiness in my life and the things I really like. And then Chad was working at Friar Tuck's as a busser or whatever he was doing, bartender. And then Greg passed away. I didn't know Greg, and I'm the business guy, so I said, let's get together and figure out how we can help him sell the business, because I can find some guys, we can put it together. And fast forward, we got Friar Tuck's, and I had no idea that I'd be in his business, because all my years I said, you need to get out of this business, because we never have nights off together. And here we are, partners, best friends, hunt, fish together, lots of good times, and we had a chance to do this, and it was such a blessing to just connect and start something new that we've never done before in his community. So we realized how special the community was, and we both agreed that the only way we get into this is bless our employees, our customers, and our community.
I've been an employee my whole life. Managed a bit, but never knew anything about running a business. And my dad's been a business owner his whole life and done really, really well. But I never imagined I would ever want to or be in a position to own a business. So us coming in with the restaurant business, me having a lot of background, and then him just being an amazing businessman, it's been eye-opening. I'm actually enjoying it way more than I ever thought I would. But there's so much to learn, and luckily he's very patient. I'm not a very patient person, but he is. Yeah, I've learned so much, and it's opened my eyes to where, I'm like, no, this is just the way it's done. And he's like, no, we can make things happen that you never. He's more of a visionary. So, and it's really paid off here. It's I really think made just some amazing changes in the way we're able to impact our employees and our customers and our community. The sky's really the limit.
Well, when we got this restaurant, Chad and I knew that we were all about blessing the community and providing a place where people can experience real life. They can flourish, they can have fun. Like I said, best place to do it, the best temperature of Nevada City is to look at the smiles, the faces, and what's going on. We were so invested in that, in our heart and our soul, that nothing could take that down. And we saw adversity, and we said we can do it, but our core of who we were was never taken down. We had a driving force. Yeah, we didn't talk every day about blessing the community, but we knew they needed this. We needed it. We need to express this. So no matter what adversity we hit, we can go through whatever it is, not only because of our relationship, which is key, is our core value and who we are. We stand for goodness and blessing and pouring out joy into people's lives, and we're going to go through that. So when we had some issues in our lives, that was the driving factor, even though, you have to talk about the issues of how hard it is and what are we going to do, what are we going to do. But what kept us going was the connectivity that we knew without even saying it. We've got to do this for our employees. We've got to do this for the community. We've got to do this for our customers. They need it. And as it turns out, with all of the issues that came up and PG&E, virus, COVID stuff, came to us, we recognized that there's more at stake here than tell my employees to go home or to tell customers you can't come in. Coming to the door and telling us we have to lock down, we looked at each other and said, no way, this is not going to happen. It's not going to happen to us. We cannot lay down. If we lay down, our employees go home and our customers go home, and that's not what we're about. Ever since we started Friar Tuck's, like we've always said, this is an institution. This is a core element of our county, and not our county, our community. We didn't know how big the heartbeat was of Friar Tuck's until we took it over. It's a much bigger picture to shut down memories and enjoyment and pleasure that people had in this building that Greg and Rona started. We cannot cut that out. We have to keep it going. It didn't matter what it takes. We're going to go all the way with it. So we made the decision. We're open. We're here. We've told everybody in the community face to face, we're here for you. We're here for you, employees. And we're going to just continue building the history and the memories at Friar Tuck's. And we're going to continue that as long as we live.